Trading can be hard enough as it is, and there's a ton of platforms out there that offer you the ability to trade the markets, whether it's futures, options, stocks, crypto, it doesn't matter. But when it comes to futures specifically, there's one thing that is absolutely non-negotiable, and that is getting in and getting out quickly, effectively, and with the ability to see everything right in front of you so you know exactly what you're doing, exactly what's going on, so you don't make any stupid mistakes that can easily be avoided. So today we're taking a look at the Ironbeam platform, and we're going to be looking at how you can trade, the many ways that you can trade, and in depth from the chart. So all of us spend a lot of time on the charts, and that's what we want to focus on here in today's video, is how you can get in and out of trades very quickly, effectively, from the chart. All right, so real quick, we have a video covering essentially how we got to this point with our Ironbeam layout. We are using the desktop app on a Mac. If you want to see how we built this out, refer back to our previous Ironbeam video. We'll actually have an Ironbeam playlist linked up on the channel playlist tab if you want to go back and check it out. But now that we have this platform set up, everything is here, let's dive in. So in the top left on our trading matrix, inside of this widget, we have the options to click on a symbol up in the top left. And then from there, we can place orders, go to the advanced trader, go to the chart, all these different things. This is a way to trade. So for example, if I want to place an order on the micro E-mini Dow Jones, go in here, click on place order, and then I can go in and edit my order from there. Now, if I'm not looking at any chart, personally, I'm never going to make that trade, but you have that option to do so. There's also the buy and sell trade option right here. So for example, now the micro E-mini S&P futures, I click on buy, I'll pop open that trade order entry as well. I have multiple orders, many orders to choose from, but it starts off with a simple order and I can edit that as needed, okay? So now we have that at least known. That's an option. The other option, which is probably going to be more of the common option for most people, is going to be through the advanced trader depth of market trade or price ladder. Most people are familiar with the price ladder. So this on the right hand, or now I guess towards the middle or towards the right hand side of the screen, is going to allow me to get in and out quickly. So for example, I'm looking at a 5-minute chart here. I got the VWAP pulled up. Let's say I think we're going to bounce off this VWAP, the volume weighted average price, and I want to buy. I'm going to click on 5, so I have 5 quantity selected there. I just want to market buy in. Just like that, I can market buy in, and now we have our active P&L on the screen. If I want to quickly get out of this, I can reverse, exit, or cancel any open orders, or just cancel everything. So those are kind of your quick buttons, your quick hitting buttons. We can also throw on the ask, or I can go inside of this price ladder, and if I were to put or click on a price above, it'll now put a sell for 5 contracts at that price, which then I can move up and down if I would like to. So for example, I'm gonna just put this down closer to where the market's trading at and see if we can get taken out. Now this blue line is currently where my average is. It also pops up on the chart. If you're not seeing that on the chart, there's a button right here. So this option next to the settings or the gear icon on the chart, if this is not selected or at least highlighted green, then you're not going to see your P&L, you're not going to see your current average, all that stuff. So I'm going to pop on that button right there. Now we have more information. So we have options to sell the market, buy the market. We can enter a quantity here. We currently have our position right here. And then we have the options to exit or cancel orders as well. So those are all, at least there for you. I then have this order that is the sell order also populated on the chart here. I'm going to give it a second. Maybe it'll get hit, maybe it won't. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk about now what I want to get into, and that's going to be trading from the chart. So one of the more important features, especially in the active trading world, is getting in and out of trades. If you are looking at this order entry up here, the advanced trader widget just got filled, by the way. If you're looking at that and you're like, that's kind of confusing, or you think it might take too long, well, there's ways to simplify that down, and that could just simply be clicking on your chart. So if I were to go on the chart, make sure I select the icon next to the settings gear icon in the top left of the chart panel. Once I have that, I can now click on the charts. For example, if I were to click on the chart right here, it's now going to come up with the current price, buy limit, or sell stop. So what does that mean? If I click on buy limit, it's now going to put a buy limit order for 1 contract at that price. I can click on the X to cancel that, or I can move this up if I want to move my order or move my limit order, okay? Because price is currently trading above where that point is, above where I put that order in, this is going to be a buy limit order. If I were to go up to the north or above where we're currently trading, this is going to have the options to buy stop or sell limit. So if I click on sell limit, it's going to sell one contract if we reach that price. Okay. And if I were to click on this again above the price, buy stop, could be a breakout buy. So for example, let's say I want to buy the breakout over high of day, and I put a buy stop order at literally high of day. If we were to break at or hit high of day and break further, this is going to get filled, and now I'm going to be in with a buy stop order once we hit that level, and then we're looking for the breakout buy. And I can do the exact same thing on the breakdown. Let's say that I want to play breakdown below low of day. I can go down here and I can click on sell, or click on the chart once, click on sell stop, and have that sell stop there. So essentially, I could sit in here and say, I'm just going to wait for either high of day to break or low of day to break. Once one of those breaks, I'm going to get in. Okay. I can click on the X to clear those orders, or I can go up to the top and I can click on cancel all, and it will just delete all those orders from the chart. You'll notice that they'll also show up here on the depth of market or on the price ladder as well. Those orders will populate. So let me go back and show you again. Let's go for a buy limit down below the VWAP. Give it a second to load up. And if I were to scroll down, boom, we see the one right here. Now, click on the X here. If I go to the top of this chart, just like we have the options to change quantity, add a strategy, which I'm going to talk about here in a second, we could do that as well inside the chart. So where it says quantity, I'm going to up the quantity to whatever size I want to trade. So for example, if I want to trade 10 contracts, boom, I can set it to 10. Now, when I come in here, let's say that I come into this chart and I want to buy stop at high of day, this is going to be a level that we're going to get filled with 10 contracts. So let's see if it happens. Let me see if I can actually move it down, or if it'll happen now. It's getting close to breaking out. Maybe we might even see it right now as we speak and as we're filming this video. So if I adjust this, let me just adjust this order down. Boom. Now we've got 10 contracts. We're filled. We just got a high of the day break. Let's say I want to quickly exit my position and lock in my gains. Exit, boom, we're out. We locked in a few bucks. That's in a simplistic way, you're able to get in and out very quick, very efficiently. So if you're playing breakouts, this is a very, very good way to get in and out of your charts, or to get in and out of your positions, I should say. Now, I do want to take it one step further, and I want to talk about strategies now. So if you referred back to the previous video that we had going over the entire Ironbeam platform, we talked a bit about strategies. And up in the top right, we have a breakout trading strategy. So what I'm going to go do is see where it says strategy in my chart and it says no strategy. I'm going to go on to strategy, enable strategy, and I'm going to select a strategy. So I've already created a strategy. I've walked through in that video how to create a strategy. I don't want to waste too much time. I'm going to go in here with the bracket order breakout trading strategy, select that, click on use strategy. Let's say that right now we're breaking out and I want to just get in at the market. I'm going to buy market right now. I'm going to set my quantities. Let's just go to 5 contracts here. I'm going to click on buy market, and it's automatically, because I have the breakout strategy already enabled, it's going to set my strategy, or it's already going to add my strategy in. So as we can see, we are now in with a stop loss a few points below and a take profit to the upside. Inside of this strategy, if I were to go into the strategy up here on the top right, what we can see, well, I'll leave the chart up there, we can see that I have a take profit offset of 10 ticks and a stop loss offset of 5 ticks. So this situation is allowing me to risk 5 ticks to make 10, so kind of a 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. And that's something that you could do. Now, inside of this as well, I can also create strategies for, if I go up to where it says the strategies widget, which I can also open up from a new widget, go to strategies. If inside of this strategy option, I can go in and I can create trailing stop loss strategies. I can create a ton of different strategies inside of this. So for example, I have it set to bracket order for my strategy. You can make it a simple order. You can make it a trailing stop loss order. Plenty of ways to go about that. Now, what you may want to consider is some of these orders where it's order triggers a bracket, or order triggers multiple, or order triggers next, because when you get filled on one of the orders, that then triggers the next, okay? You don't want to maybe have or you're not going to need a stop loss if you're not in, right, in the first place. So that's an option as well that you can mess around with depending upon your needs, depending upon what exactly you're looking to do and how you're looking to craft a strategy. One other way that I can go about this, so for example, if I was in this trade right now and I was saying, you know what, I actually don't want to have these, I want to adjust my stop loss or take profit, or I want to get rid of these, I'm going to click on the X. those are going to cancel out. I'm still in. This blue line is showing me I'm still in. I'm currently in an active trade. I could also go up to the contracts that I am trading up in the top left. So for example, the micro E-mini S&Ps, which is what I'm in right now, I can go up here. I can go into where it says place order. I can now open up an order inside of this as well. And I can go, for example, where it says simple order, scroll down to trailing stop loss. Now what I'm going to have it set to is the opposite side of what I'm currently in. So for example, I'm going to have it set to opposite side here. I'm in with a long, so it's going to net set that to sell. Quantity, adjust my quantity to 5 contracts. This is kind of me manually going through and doing this. Not super fast, but again, something to take into consideration and maybe something you want to do or add to your trading arsenal. Set my order type. It's set to stop. Trailing amount. So let's say that I want to set this to 20 ticks. Submit. There it is. Our 20 tick stop loss order is now set, and a trailing stop loss, I mean. So as the market goes up, this trailing stop loss is also going to go up with the market. Okay, so now that I have this, I could potentially just leave this on and let it do its thing. Also, if I scroll down on the price ladder on the depth of market, this is also going to be there. See how it just popped up about 50 or a half a point? That's because the market moved up, and so that's going to move up in conjunction to stay 20 ticks below the highest price since the order was placed. So any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. That right there is how we can trade from the chart and from other aspects or many aspects of the Ironbeam platform. In my view, very easy to use, very simple to get a good handle on, and a way to get in and out of trades very quickly. I've had no problems in my testing and my use here. No problems at all in getting in and out as fast as I need to. There'll be a special link below this video in the video description box down below if you're signing up to Ironbeam to receive pretty cheap commission rates. Again, that link will be in the video description box. Thanks so much for watching. Thumbs up, consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.